How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. A little bit of Canada time, Canada Sour Imperial Stout time in the form of small barrel or small pony barrel works. Thank you very much. It is their Mares of the Night Dark Sour Beer, aged in oak barrels. Never heard of these guys before, but I was lucky enough to get a bottle of it. Why and how? May I ask? May I ask myself? May I ask you? May you ask me? Jacob, my buddy Jacob. We're buddy status now because we actually met in real life. He's sent me beers over the past couple of years down from Canada. And I was up kind of close to the border when I was in Vermont. So he came down and we shared a couple of beers and he dropped me off a couple of beers. So thank you very much, brother. That's it. That's all I have for you information-wise. So we're just going to read it and stuff. Mares of the Night, a dark sour beer, aged in oak barrel, small pony barrel works. On the back here it says, this dark sour beer is neither blended, fruited, nor hopped. These barrels are already expressing delightful toasty notes, a firm acidity, a light maltiness, and a subtle dark berry notes. We love you just the way you are. Brewed in Canada, Ontario, by Small Pony Barrel Works, 8.8% alcohol by volume. Strong beer. I actually really dig the label, to be perfectly honest with you. Simple, basic, to the point. I'm a fan. Nice textured label and the whole nine, so yeah. Don't gush. When you get these sour beers from breweries you never had before, you're always kind of afraid you're gonna get a bit of a gusher going on. So this is maybe my third or fourth kind of sour beer that I've actually poured like a legit person. So yeah, the days of my dumpster fire pours might be coming to an end. There was a head there. It's dissipated super quick. It was just south of khaki color. It had a nice kind of fluffiness to it while it was there. What you're left with is kind of like a plum wine iced tea mixture. Raspberry iced tea. Let's go with raspberry iced tea. So those are vibes you're getting from the look. Give it a swirl. See what she's got. Doesn't look like a stout, you know? A little bit too light for that, but who cares? As long as it tastes good. It's good nose. Little snifflies. Allergies. Not sick. Sulfur. Definitely getting sulfur vibes from it. A bit of sulfur. Outside of that, it's definitely got kind of a red berry thing going on. You know, red raspberry. You know, blueberry, not blueberry. It's more like raspberry. Yeah, all about that raspberry in here. Maybe even darker, like a blackberry. I'm not really getting much as far as, I mean, there's wine vibes in it, but I think that's just the berries coming through. Not getting a huge malt presence off it. A bit of sweetness, a little bit of tartness, not too crazy. A little bit of sulfur kind of bothers me in there. So, not the best nose in the world. Take a sip. Cheers. There's a big acidity to it. Not huge. I shouldn't say big. Big enough to where it's a quick pop of acidity. Followed by more of those berries. You're getting your blackberry, you're getting your raspberry. Definitely berry vibes. Like you're biting down on those seeds and cracking them. It's giving you that kind of tartness, kind of acidity to it. Me, I feel like my body going, oh shit, you might get heartburn from this one. So definitely has a decent acidity to it, but not over the top. It's not like Cascade level acidic. There's a sweetness to it. It's nondescript. Maybe a soft oakiness to it, but nothing too crazy. That's it. You know what bums me out most about this beer? Is that it's not a stout. That's kind of a bummer. Because, you know, it's like dark sour. Now, they don't call it a stout. They call it a dark sour. Okay. Fine. It is what they say it is. But I'm not leaving it off the hook. I want this to be a stout. I want this to be richer. I need the beer. I need the malt base. I need the beer itself to be bigger. To stand up stand up to that bully baby. Stand up to the sour portion of the show to bring some balance to it. I like it still. I don't want to poop on it because I think it's fun. I just think it has a place. I think it has a time in like beerdom. And that would be like sandwiched between some other beers to bring balance to a share. To me, this isn't a lone wolf beer. This isn't something you're gonna sit and drink by yourself. Or you know what I mean? You need at least 2, 3, 4 people to kind of go through this and kind of drink it with you and kind of talk about it kind of beer. That's what I get from this beer. So yeah, it's not overly complicated. You know, you get a bit of sweet maltiness, nothing too crazy. You get a nice kind of acidity to it, nothing over the top, but enough to let you know it's a real legit big boy sour. You're definitely getting those berry vibes, and blackberry or raspberry. I'm looking at you. And there's, you know, soft kind of wine vibes, but I think it's more the berry thing that's making me lean that way. You know, a little bit of soft oakiness. That's pretty much it. So yeah, not a bad beer. Nice beer. Nothing too crazy. Doesn't blow me away, but at the same time, you know, nothing I'm gonna kind of write home about. That's it. Let's talk about it. It's one of the better sour beers I've had as of late. Definitely on the outside looking in, but definitely not a bad beer. Excuse me. Value and availability, no idea. Maybe Jacob could chime in. If you like what we like this, you like berries in your sour. You want something that has acidity to it, but at the same time, you know, isn't over the top. If you like trying new beers, new sours, and kind of figuring out where you want your beers to lie, you know, because this is kind of like a tweener. This tastes like a beer that the crowd that doesn't like the super over the top acidic stuff will hate it, or won't hate it, but won't love it. While saying the people that covet an enamel ripping kind of sour won't hate it but won't love it. It's like somewhere in between. It's the Goldilocks of sours. If that makes any sense. Make it a stout next time. I think it'll hold up better. That's just my opinion. So there you go. Another review in the books down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers. Type that into Google's and you can see me doing the whole social media stuff. Beer Massive. You can type that into Google and see me doing the whole podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a nice little dock sour right now. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.